Hey guys, Ramjet GMC. I hear a big storm is coming on the way. I'm on the East Coast, actually in New Jersey, and wife came in and told me while I was putting together some one of my ammo cases. I ordered another 1,000 bullets of MagTech from Lucky Gunner. They were having a sale. Just pick up some more 9s, and these are some lightweight stuff, but for the sale price, I'd like to have them around, and it's good for shooting paper targets. And I bet you if there's somebody who comes to my house that would not like to get poked with these either. So, picked up some more of these. Another 1,000 rounds going in my case. But, that's not really what I have put in mind for this video. With this winter storm coming, I'm going to go outside. We're going to do a cold start on my generator. Show you some of my fuel stuff. Some of the additives I put in there. And I got an ATV as well. I might fire that thing up, because it's been horribly neglected. It needs to be ridden. It's been crying at night out in the trailer waiting for you to come out and ride it. I'll tell you, any of you guys in Jersey want to go ride with me, shoot me a message. We'll go out. Got a trailer? We'll drive. Alright. Next should be out in the garage. Alright guys. Well, I'm out here. I'm going to talk about some of my stuff here. I've got 2 things of propane here, which I have a small portable propane heater, and there's another 2 here that are inside of my barbecue. I know for a fact all 4 of them are full. I just did it so I can have some heat. Got some firewood. There's a whole rack of covered firewood, so it's dry underneath and ready to go. And there is my remaining firewood. And there's also a small rack that's inside the house, but that I will tell you is almost that much right there. And that's ready to go at any time, so we can fire up the fireplace and get some heat. In addition to, beyond that, emergency heat, which I consider to be my propane, which I consider that to be emergency, a secondary emergency. How's that? Next, we're gonna go swing around, come out to the garage, and sorry guys, I'm trying to keep the wife's car out of play here, and we'll be on that in a second. Okay, this is my generator. I got it from Home Depot, and basically this is a Recon, and I'll do a zoom up on it after I get it started and let it cool down. But basically this was on sale. Somebody had picked it up, used it, brought it back. The rumor was that the cord that came with it, the electrocuted himself and was pretty unhappy and brought it back. Decided he was going to call an electrician, which was fine with me because I got a good generator out of the deal. I've had it for about 4 years now. So let's do a start on it, since it hasn't been started in maybe 11 months. Could be 10. Oil control on. Run. Choke. Wrong way on the choke. As you can see, the Recon, I think this back it up in 05, I guess. And I've been using it ever since. Works out good for me. I'm going to turn it off. It's a good machine. I guess it's ready to go. Does need some air in the tires there, but it'll do me fine. Now I want to show you some of the gas I keep for it too. Now, I just checked them. These 2 plastic cans here have our 3/4 of a tank, 3/4 each in them. These 2 ATV cans are both full, and then I have 3 of these steel cans, which are also about 80% full, and that's all intentional because I worry about expansion and contraction in the summertime with the fuel. And another ATV can back there. that will keep me going for a couple days. Just to let you know, I do use Stable in my stuff, but with the new ethanol that's in a lot of the fuel, I've changed over to the other brand of Stable. And this is the marine ethanol treatment Stable. And that's worked out better because I'm really worried about for the long-term storage. You know, it seems to be better fuel, and it costs just a little bit more. Frankly, I'm not really trying to save a penny when it comes to my backup supplies. So there's my fuel, my generator. I plug into the house using a giant SO cord of 6'3", hooking up 220 volts. So basically this is a big 30 amp, 240 volt source, and it will power my gas furnace, my gas hot water heater. I mean, all my house is all gas, so I'm in pretty good shape as long as I'm responsible with what I use. Next, I'm going to show you guys the ATV. That's it. This is my Yamaha 4x4. Got this big giant tripod, get everything going. 2008 4x4 Yamaha Wolverine. Not Wolverine, it's a Grizzly. They got the big seat on here because I usually like to take the kid out if we can go someplace local. And this hasn't been started up in a long time too. Just going to give it a start and run, and let's see how it goes. So I'm going to put this tripod outside. Next thing you guys see will be me inside starting it up. Man, it did not like that. Started up real quick, but that battery's about dead. I think I'm gonna let it run for a while and get it ready to go. But I'll tell you, this thing is in really need of a trip someplace. I'm not kidding. Any of you guys near Jersey, shoot me a PM, we'll go out. I love trail riding. Needs gas too, but I'm actually happy about that. I like to load this up with some fresh gas. High test, of course, with stabilizer. All right, guys. Hey guys, another thing I did in my cans, which I was curious to see what you guys thought of, is these metal cans. I bought some at truck spray door liner and sprayed it on there. And this is what I used. If you guys can get that on there. And just did the last 2 inches of the can. Because as they said on the concrete, the moisture builds up inside them. I like to keep them as long as I can. And I do plan on getting more of these because I can't know if I'm repeating myself with these plastic gas cans. I've already experienced them getting soft and leaking. And that's when I threw out 2 of my plastic cans and bought 3 of these metal ones. Soon I'll get more metal ones. Okay, now this is what I was telling you guys is kind of my third or second fallback plan. Is don't forget to provide heat for my family in the event of a problem like that. We still have the generator, which will fire up the gas-fired furnace and heat the whole house if there was no problems. Second, we have the fireplace, which will heat up the room quite adequately. Or third, we can grab this propane tanks I mentioned earlier and this little heater buddy and go to a room and probably heat that one room adequately enough that my family will not be left out in the cold. Now I had to purchase an adapter for this because you see this is one of those propane cylinders. I have a hose that goes and adapts that to a larger style can. But let me tell you, at 9,000 BTUs maximum output, this actually will heat a insulated room in your house quite well. At least well enough to keep the people at bay until you can get your primary systems back online with a storm coming. I'll tell you, for me, it's Wednesday that they're calling for this storm. I'm ready to go. Also, I've got my diesel-powered 4x4 7.3 liter truck ready to go right there. And it handles quite well if we have to bug out for this storm. But that's it, guys. Thank you very much for listening. Please subscribe, rate, comment, and tell your friends about my site. Thanks. Oh, and another thing to add in here, guys, that that is my Honda Snowblower. And it has already been tested and proven itself and ready to go for the season. And if you guys can see, I'm going to try to do up there. Do you guys see the tracks on it? Don't get the tracked models. Get the wheels. The tracks are nothing but a pain in the neck. And as a matter of fact, don't get a Honda. The only thing good on it is the motor. The rest of the gear kind of stinks. The snow blowing apparatus that chews it up, spits it out. The only thing that runs on this thing is the motor, and it does run first start every time. But I think next time I might get a Toro. My neighbor across the street has one, and it's about 8 years old, and it just runs like a tank. All right, guys, what are you doing for your storms? Please let me know. Hey guys, another thing I want to add in here too about getting ready for the storm is this is something I got for Christmas. This is my Christmas present this year. It's an L&L Bean radio. I think it's made by Eaton. It says it all over the box. But this is a try to open it up here, show you what it comes with. Crank radio. So it's hand crank. Works quite well. I've already tested this out. It's got a bunch of weather stations on here. Sorry, fan fell over. Solar power. Flashlight. Regular radio, so I can listen to what's going on if things start to look really bad. It even has a USB charging port on here. As you can see, it USB charge out. It does not work with an Apple iPhone, I'll tell you that. A couple of these other devices out there that may be more intelligent type items like iPads, iPhones. I don't have a Droid, but I'm expecting maybe Droid would have the same problem. But your traditional standard feature phone, I guess you would call those, probably would work. But this will not charge an iPhone. That's it, guys. Thank you.